Hey guys, we're back for another mukbang. We are having beef, very beefy stew. It's like carrots, celery, potatoes. What else in there? I made it in the Instant Pot, y'all, and it took 1 hour. I love my Instant Pot. I know y'all like, girl, we get it, you love your Instant Pot, but it took 1 hour. It's a 3-pound chuck roast. And I got a yummy salad. Maybe I should. Trying to get a thumbnail, y'all. But yeah, got a yummy salad. Because the salad Nate made, it's got apples, cucumbers, arugula, red onion. Is that it? I think that's it. I'm gonna put a little bit of croutons in mine as well. Got some croutons. How y'all doing? I'm just chilling. Just got off work. Tired. Hungry. Just hanging out. And to drink, we have my favorite grapefruit water from Aldi. Yeah, y'all. We just hanging out. Well, not hanging out. I literally just got home like an hour ago. I made this pot roast the other day, but I didn't really eat any because we had other food we need to finish eating. And then Nate wanted to have pizza the other night, so I made the pot roast and then we didn't eat it. So we eating it now. So let's start off with some refreshing, yummy salad because I need me some salad. I want a bite. I'm so hungry, y'all. I haven't had apples in my salad. It's not something we usually put, but haven't had it in a long time. But I like salads, all types of varieties of salads. Oh, good. What kind of apple is this, baby?
I forgot. That was a big ass apple.
Is this one apple?
Yeah, that's one apple. I didn't want to buy a whole bag.
No, because we ain't gonna eat them. Now we got it bad with fruit. We'll eat our veggies, but fruit will go bad here in our house. So not on purpose, but like we getting moves with fruit. And then sometimes we eat it, sometimes we don't. For those of y'all who are interested, we still looking for our searching around for affordable wedding venue for the summertime. We are just brainstorming. Like, if y'all got some ideas, we love to hear them because we don't want to rent like a banquet hall because we want to bring our own food and provide our own food and alcohol and stuff. And a lot of places that we looked at want to be able to provide that. I don't know, y'all. We new to this. Hopefully this be the one and only time we have to do it. I mean, unless when we like renewing our vows or something. But hope y'all want to bite. We also got biscuits, y'all. Biscuits. There we go. Yeah, this is a 3-pound chuck roast, y'all. So good. Tender. It was really just dump and go. Like, I just dumped and then I made sure that I cut the vegetables up really good. Not really good. Like, really not. My bad. Not really good. I cut them up very big because they were going to go in the Instant Pot, which is a pressure cooker. So I wanted to make sure that when it was done, that it didn't just fall apart. And I made this Yes, Chicago is crazy right now with the weather. Or if you're from Chicago, you know. Right now, it's like 50 degrees
It's
outside.
getting warmer.
It was nice when I came home from work. It was really nice. You could wear like a light jacket. Yesterday, it was like, 18 degrees outside. So, Chicago tripping. As far as the weather. So, it's crazy. Also, a thing that's going on in not just Chicago, Illinois, we, as of January 1st, we just are able to buy marijuana recreationally, y'all. And it's been crazy. Like, we haven't been to any dispensaries yet, but on the news, we saw that it was just lines, people lined up to get some weed, y'all. It's crazy. Or what? And I was like, wow. I was like, I want to go to one because, I mean, they don't just sell the flower. You can get creams and you can get candies, edibles and stuff like that. So it's not just for the actual marijuana, like the green leaf flower, whatever. So I actually wanted to go, but I was just waiting for it to die down. And another thing is, if you do, maybe you can tell a little bit more about it, because if you get it, you can't conceal and carry as far as a firearm. How does that go?
So, as of right now, marijuana is legal for recreational use in the state of Illinois, but it is illegal to own a firearm and carry marijuana just because marijuana is still illegally federally. So, for some instance, police call over to your house, your home, and they catch, marijuana and firearms, and you get in trouble.
That's silly.
And it's a federal offense.
Meanwhile, you can be under the influence of alcohol.
Which doesn't make any difference. And
have your firearm.
Alcohol's way worse.
Which I feel like alcohol would be way more dangerous than having a firearm. But they can't really regulate that. But still, I think it's a very silly thing. Not that we don't own any like firearms or anything like that. Nor do I want to. But still, I feel like that's a really silly, like, stipulation. It makes no sense. Because never have I ever heard about somebody getting high off marijuana and going and attacking nobody with a firearm or nothing. Alcohol and other drugs, yes.
Maybe they want to, attack like a 3-foot submarine sandwich, but not, like, not with firearms.
Right, so it's silly. Also, another thing that has us on the fence, I mean, me and Nate, not just like the state of Illinois, but they scan your ID when you go. They say they're not holding. They said they're not holding the record.
That's what the lawmakers say, but they scan your ID, so they don't do that when you purchase alcohol.
Right. I'm like, if you ain't scanning it from when I buy me a fifth of whiskey, you don't need to be scanning it for when I buy a pen or flour or even if. And I think it's silly. Like, what if I'm buying like cream or something? Like, I don't need to be scanned at all under no circumstance. That's crazy to me. So, y'all.
There's probably hundreds of thousands of people done it already.
Yeah, I don't know. But surprisingly, one of my coworkers, I mentioned it at work, one of my coworkers has already been to before I say that, one of them already got robbed. Because a lot of these places don't have any security or didn't think they needed security. But one of the ones on the northwest side has already, in Logan Square area, that's the neighborhood it's called, already was robbed early in the morning. It was at 8 o'clock in the morning.
That's correct.
When they opened, already got robbed, y'all. I'm like, come on. Really? So they stole all the...
They just stole
the weed or the money?
Stole cash, that's it.
Really? Because I'm like, that's still the weed? I don't know, y'all.
They're only going to get cash.
Only the cash. Well, how much cash would they have had when it was just right when they opened?
Probably not that much cash, but
I would think that they would.
They're only dealing with straight cash though. This is different.
Yeah, and they're cash only, y'all.
If it's for every
Go,
dispensary.
yeah, no, I know. All the dispensaries here are cash only. They got ATMs, but they are all cash only. I'm like, dang. They don't take credit. You're gonna come with them greenbacks or keep it moving. So I mentioned it at work. My coworker, she was like, yeah, she had already been to one like a couple days ago. Oh, really? She's an older white lady. And she's like, yeah, she went. And the process was at this particular one, I don't know if it's at all of the ones, or she said she went to 3 of them. The first 2 only sold, which I didn't know either. I didn't know that you had to go the ones that were designated for recreational use. So not all of the ones that sell marijuana, you can't buy all of them. You can only buy the designated ones. There's so many rules, y'all. Y'all just need to call y'all regular weed man and go because there's so many rules. But yeah, you gotta go to the ones that are designated for recreational use. So she went to 2 of them, and the third one was one that was designated for recreational use. Then when you get there, you have to go to a building on the side or within the same building, but next door or something, get a voucher or a ticket or something. Then you go stand in line. Well, you got to stand in line and do that. Then you got to go stand in line, and then they give you, tell you what they got for the day or whatnot. And then they like scan your driver's license ID or whatever. And while you in line, I guess. And then you're able to purchase whatever, marijuana or whatever. And you can only purchase up to how much of the, remember the...
Legally, you can think it's like about an ounce, 30 grams.
You can only purchase 30 grams.
Flowers. I mean, actually, I'm not even sure that's as much as you could buy at one time, because I know all the dispensaries are very low on flour. Mm-hmm. So I'm not even sure. I mean, that's the most you could have on possession. You don't get in trouble, but I'm pretty sure, depending on what the inventory is at dispensaries, I gotta relook at everything.
Yeah, there's a lot of stipulations, y'all.
Too many rules.
And it's way more expensive than if you went to your local or black market. If you got bought off the black market, is what they say on the news. And first we were thinking like the black market was gonna take a hit, but
they didn't take no hit.
Actually, no, because
killing.
The only reason I would want to go to a dispensary, honestly, is if I wanted to go for a particular strand and just for like certain symptoms, because different strands of marijuana have different effects on your body. So when you're going to getting it off the black market and the person you're buying from isn't as knowledgeable, then they can't tell you like, oh, is this gonna make me, I have insomnia, is this gonna help me sleep, or I need something to keep me awake, alert, focused, or whatnot, because there's so many hybrids and breeds, y'all. It's a whole science to this stuff. I don't know a whole bunch. And then honestly, I actually would love to work in one of them. I actually applied. Mind you, I am not a heavy smoker. Have I smoked before? Yes. I'm not a heavy smoker, but I would love to work in one of these facilities because I'm very interested in it. Not just for the smoking aspect. There's so many medicinal traits and stuff for marijuana, and the only reason it wasn't legal is because there couldn't be money made off of it back in the day, because this is back in the day before they had hydro and where it could be grown indoors, when the largest crops and stuff were not, when it had to have been imported. Then okay, we can't make money off of it, and that's why they wasn't making it legal here. Excuse me. But now that the plant and flower can be grown indoors, that hydro and whatnot, and money can be made off of it. And now government and it can be taxed and all that. Now it can be sold here, and there's still a whole big stipulation on it, federally. So, because it varies by state, and also if you get caught going over like certain state lines with it, even if you buy it here legally and you go somewhere like Wisconsin where it's not legal, you can go to jail for it. There's so many stipulations, y'all, and it should seriously just be legalized everywhere. All these cases should be dropped. I know some of the cases are being dropped, but not all, because everybody thought like anybody who had a weed case was about to get free. No, that's not. That's not how that works. But there are thousands and thousands of cases. I think it's like the smaller quantities or whatever. Like, you know, smaller quantities. People that were in jail for are being thrown out. Those cases are being dropped. But that's also a process. And
sure is.
Because honestly, everybody, I know so many people, like they used to have like a thing on marijuana and like stigmatize it, where that's not the case. So many people use it, and as I got older, I realized, you know, because people just had it had a bad rap pretty much, and it's like alcohol is horrible. Okay, alcohol's not. I drink and everything, but if that shit's legal, marijuana should have been legal a long time ago. So it's crazy. But yeah, y'all, I do want to go to a dispensary. I hear those creams are like so good, because we have aches and pains, and like the medicinal properties of marijuana are just so extensive, and you can use hemp and all that stuff for so many things. It's an amazing plant. I'm here for it. I would love to work in one of them places. I'm gonna look into that. It'd be great. I'm gonna keep eating. I got a few more minutes. I should be able to finish my food in that time. And it's good because a lot of people were buying black market, like vape pens, THC pens, us included. We're buying those pens. Those pens were not pure THC. A lot of those pens had like pesticides and poisons, and I did a whole bunch of research online about those carts, those exotic carts or cartridges. Those things were dangerous, and simply because they weren't making them legal, people were just opting for those and inhaling and ingesting poisons inside their body, which is sad and scary. So I'm happy that it's legal for that, so people who are getting it or using it can at least get the pure stuff. But again, y'all, the pure stuff costs more. Also, how much is the tax on it? How many percent tax?
I mean, there's other taxes, but it's like 10% tax for like flour, like, and it's like when the concentrate goes up, they tax 20-30%. And there's other taxes too. It's like, I remember seeing an article where someone spent $200 on flour, and then or a whole bunch of products, like with 200 subtotal, but with the taxes they pay like $233.
That's a lot of taxes. I mean, in Chicago, Illinois, especially Chicago, is crazy with the taxes already, y'all. It's expensive as it is, and I guess they're like, well, if you want to do this, and it's not like it's a necessity, you gonna pay.
Yeah, I mean,
you gonna pay.
You pay $70-$80 an eighth of flour. That's ridiculous. That's crack prices for marijuana.
So crack prices, crack is whack, y'all. Don't be going to get no crack. But yeah, it's crazy. So although we will be trying out the dispensaries, but it isn't gonna be an all the time thing. Like, I just want to go and check it out, and I'll probably try to. I'll probably vlog like the outside, but I'm sure they're not gonna let me vlog inside probably. So I'll try to vlog that. But anyway, I'm gonna gather up my last bites. I just want to talk about that because I'm excited about it being legal, but I wish they would take a lot of these other stipulations off of it because it's not needed, and I wish they would just drop all marijuana charges on people, because that's crazy, and they shouldn't have been going to jail for that stuff in the first place. But excuse me, last bite, y'all. Oh, good. I'm sorry too. For my camera died. So say bye, y'all. Alright. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Share. If y'all have any more questions about the marijuana taxes, put them below and I'll answer what I can. Or if you have any wedding or wedding celebration questions, put those below. Love you. My camera about to die. Peace. Bye.